EstimatorXpress is the domestic builder's one-stop shop for all your estimating needs. As a builder, you need one piece of software that will allow you to fulfill all your estimating requirements in one place. EstimatorXpress provides you with a solution. You can use EstimatorXpress for estimating new builds, extensions, loft conversions, and both internal and external renovation work. As is very common in the trade, you can create estimates which combine all these types of tasks together. This allows you to create one single quote for your customer and to combine all the information from a mixture of these tasks into one place. You can then use this information to help you with your job management tasks such as job scheduling, cash flow budgeting, and of course, material ordering. In this video, I'm going to show you a selection of some of the typical renovation tasks that you can cost using EstimatorXpress. So first off, let's create a new estimate. Give it a client's name and a job description. For this, we're going to have a refurbishment. We have a specification that's specifically set up for refurbishment and renovation jobs. And I have a group of workbooks set up here which is automatically going to choose some of these renovation tasks for us. By choosing this group, you see here I have an assortment of various renovation workbooks automatically selected, and you can customize these groups to suit yourself. Okay, so now we have our estimate ready to go. So I've selected just an assortment. These are not all the renovation jobs available in EstimatorXpress, but this is just to give you an idea of some of the tasks that you can cover with the software. I'm going to go into just 3 or 4 of these just so you can get a feel of how the software works. A very common task when doing a renovation is some of the initial work of stripping out. So let's have a look at our stripping out workbook. This has a variety of typical tasks, and it's very simple. This, you can actually just put in a quantity of these different types of tasks that you want to apply to the job. So you could be removing, say, 3 internal doors, no external doors, no fireplace, just zero out the ones you don't want. You could be removing a bathroom, kitchen units, maybe 6 kitchen units, 3 kitchen appliances. And you're going to strip out and replace 2 windows. And as simple as that, that has given us a costing for the strip out. And what this will apply is some labour charges and of course a spoil removal system, typically a skip. We have other tasks such as removal of wall tiles or floor tiles, demolition of walls, which can deal with demolishing external walls, but also the removal of internal stud-work. One of my favourite workbooks in the software is Internal Renovation. Let's have a look at this workbook. This workbook is very clever. It allows you to choose several different levels of renovation for a room, from simply reskim, skirt and decorate, all the way up to hacking all the walls, replastering, replacing skirting, cornice, picture rail, dado and also redecorating. So let's choose the bottom option so we can see the full array of tasks. This then opens up our EstimatorXpress DIMS wizard, and we can start to feed in the information to create our costs. We start off with the height of a wall and the perimeter of the wall. So if you're thinking about a room in its entirety, you would add up the length of the walls in the room and put in the total figure. Let's set this one to 12 meters. You then have a variety of yes-no questions, whether you're just going to strip wallpaper or whether you're actually going to hack the plaster from the walls. And you would run through these questions, yes, no, etc., giving you applicable answers. You can deal with internal doors, assorted wall furniture, such as skirting boards, etc., windows, also external doors, and you can also deal with ceiling removal as well, all in one workbook. Once you've finished inputting your figures, this will then give you a costing. Let's just have a quick look at the resources screen so you can see some of the elements that have been costed. So you can see we have an assortment of labour tasks for removal of items, and things such as a skip, because if you're removing plaster, for example, obviously you have some spoil that needs to be removed. Replacement plasterboard, assorted labour, and materials for fulfilling this task. As you can see from looking at this list, it's fairly comprehensive for the amount of tasks that you can actually do for renovating a property. Most of this deals with the replacement or the fitment of small components within the build, but you could also add other tasks to this, such as actually creating some new walls, etc. Once you've finished your estimating, you can go to reports, and you can create assorted data such as material costs, labour costs, etc. And of course you can produce a customer quote. As you can see, the customer quote is fairly comprehensive and details the array of tasks to be performed in your estimate.